Hello and welcome along to Chasing the Dollar, brought to you by TAB Sportsbet. Ben Damon is my name, joined as always by Tim Newbold. Tim, one of the biggest weekends of the year up in Newcastle this week.
Yeah, 2 Group 1 races, the National Derby and Futurity. Record prize money, $75,000 to the winner. It'll be 2 great races.
Yeah, a big Friday night there at the Gardens. Let's check in with Matt Jenkins from TAB Sportsbet to get all the odds for the 2 big races.
Thanks, Ben. Yeah, well, it's a great week of greyhound racing coming up, all starting on Friday night. Now, the markets have been up for quite some time. Talking about at the Gardens, we've got the Futurity, the National Futurity on, and some big moves here after the heats last week. I can tell you that Midnight Capers, as much as $23 was offered, including a bet of $1,000 at $15. It now sits on the second line of betting, of course, out of box 1 at $3. Tricky race because the second reserve has gone up the favourite, Avondale Queen, there at $2.60. Witch's Potion, another one, has got a draw there of box 2, $4.40. As much as $23 was on offer there in what looks a very open race. And the National Derby there, also a Group 1, a little bit not quite as open there, but plenty of chances. Interesting runner here, well back, 21 into 6, about Complicit. It's got box 6 there, so $6. McKell is the favourite though, $6.50 into $2.80 now as well. And of course, we're offering races over there in Cannington for the Group 1 features there. I'm talking about the Galaxy, where Shimaguni's been well supported too. It's on the second line of betting there, and Glengallen is the favourite from box 4 for the Perth Cup at $2.60. So some great racing coming up, and Wentworth Park on Saturday night for New South Wales customers, some good jackpots as well. The first 4 in the first race is $10,000, and in the big 6 for Saturday night there is over $10,000 already in the pool, so well worth having a look at that one. Go to tab.com.au.
Okay, thank you, Matt. So, Tim, we've had a look at the prices there for the Futurity and the Derby. Give us your tips.
Futurity is very, very open. I'm going for a bit of value on number 4, Desali Bale. Is a very, very risky beginner, but has got great pace when she gets rolling into stride. I think at the $8 or $10, she should be on the night. I think she represents great value. The Victorian Zala Zulu was very, very impressive, winning last week. And Midnight Capers is drawn well on the inside. It'll be very hard to beat, but a shade disappointing last week for mine.
And you're a little bit more excited about the Futurity, though?
Yeah,
The
really.
Derby, sorry.
Yeah, the Derby. Really keen on McKell for Jason McKay. Clock flying early sections, leading all of the way last week. Got a little tired, but he's drawn inside Flavours, which will give him plenty of room to move in the early stages. Flavours does want to shift a little. I think he'll lead, and he'll run around 29.5, 29.6. I think he'll get away with the Derby. I'm pretty keen on McKell. Flavours has got a chance, ran near track record a couple of runs ago, and Raz is racing really well as well.
Well, that is Friday night at the Gardens. Well, that is Friday night at the Gardens. Let's move forward 24 hours to Saturday night at Wentworth Park. And we've got the quaddie legs to get through here. The first of them, Tim, is race number 5.
And I like number 5, Go Minnie Mouse, a brilliant beginner with early pace. I think she'll rush to the lead at the first turn. She can run around 30 and 2, 30 and 3. She's done that at Wentworth Park before, and I think if she does lead, she'll get away with it. Number 2, Delirium, could be the value runner in the race. Well drawn over an area to the inside, and Wanted Fella, number 6, has got the early pace to be competitive.
Race 5, number 5. Let's get on to race number 6. This is the free-for-all of the night, and a few absolute flying machines here.
Yeah, and I like number 2, Main Drag for Eric Castle, resuming from a little freshen up, about 3 weeks off the track. A reliable beginner with early pace, drawn inside Undisputed Dosh, should get plenty of room to move in the initial stages. I think if he can roll to the lead, he runs around 29.7, 29.8. I think it'll be very, very hard to gun down number 2, Main Drag. Undisputed Doss is racing really well at the moment, has been a shade unlucky in recent runs, and Thrilling Fonz is going enormous since coming over to Australia, but is now stepping up to free-for-all company and has got to lift another notch or 2.
Yeah, we've got the 2 on top, Main Drag. Race number 7 is the wentworthpark.com.au Stakes. What do you like here, Tim?
I like 7, Kyle's Me Girl. Her run behind Thrilling Fonz last week was really good. If you go back and watch the replay, she ran second, and a strong dog by the name of Beer Assassin, who is in this race, really didn't take a great deal of ground off her at the end of the race, and I think her run was really good. I think she can cross to the lead. There's only a couple of really speed runners in this race. I think if she leads, she'll be very, very hard to beat. Number 1, He's So Shy from the inside. inside is another one of the pacey runners. It'll be vying for the early lead in the initial stages. And Arena Fly's been going great guns on country tracks, but hasn't really fired at Wentworth Park in the past. But he is going well, and if he does find the lead, he'll be hard to gun down as well.
All right, race 7, number 7. Okay, we move on to the final leg of the quaddie. Now, one day we will have a dog called Chasing the Dollar, but at the moment, Chasing the Cash is going around for someone else. He's in here. You got him on top?
I have. I think he's got a terrific chance, Ben. He's a good beginner with early pace. I would prefer him drawn wider out on the track where he can rush toward the top, because he does use a bit of the track, but he's got a moderate beginner on his inside. He's got a pacey greyhound on his outside. He can just hold that greyhound up at the first turn. I think he'll find the top and be very, very hard to run down. Number 4, Bye Bye Bucks, won a heat of the Group 1 National Derby at the Gardens a couple of runs ago. It has got the early pace to lead as well. And throw in 7, Miss Nicole, who's run last week to get the money, finishing very strongly, was terrific. She's more of a chance for the multiples. Chasing the Cash on top.
Yeah, Chasing the Cash we have on top. All right, Tim, let's get your best bet. You've been on fire here.
Yeah, we've had a bit of luck in recent runs. I like race 4, number 8, Atelier, the Victorian stay, which had its first run at Wentworth Park last week. Will be improved by the run. Ran around 42.8. I think with natural improvement will improve around 3 or 4 lengths, and it'll be very, very hard to beat.
All right, what about something at value?
Race 6, number 2, Main Drag. I think it'll run a really big race. I think it might be able to lead and run a bottler around $4.
All right, let's get back to Matt Jenkins from TAB Sportsbet. Matt, plenty happening.
Tabcorp Park, Melton on Saturday night is the place to be. Some great racing, of course. There's 3 Group 1s. It's the Inter-Dominion Trotters final as well. Of course, up fixed odds on all the 3 Group 1s, or all the races have been up now since Wednesday as well. So make sure you go to tab.com.au. Check out all those different markets available. And for Vic customers, a guarantee of $400,000 on the quaddie there for Saturday night at Tabcorp Park, Melton. Plenty of other good racing going on as well, and a lot of features are up. We've got the Australian Cup, the Australian Guineas, and also the Newmarket Handicap are available at TAB Sportsbet. A lot of sport, particularly cricket. We've got 2020 cricket rolls on. Australia and India contesting 2 matches, and then we go on Sunday into the one-day series of the Commonwealth Bank series there, and of course Sri Lanka also involved in that one. We've got the Super Bowl on Monday morning. Can the Patriots win? They're taking on the Giants. Outsiders, a bit of sneaky money for the Giants to win that one as well. A lot of sport happening as well. Go to tab.com.au, check it all out. 133 390, the number to call, or visit your local New South Wales or Victorian TAB.
Thank you very much, Matt. We'll see you next week. Now, Tim, you have been on fire, as I just mentioned, with your best bet. We do have a tally running at the moment, and 3 out of 3 you are. Yeah,
we might be on our way to buying that dog called Chasing the Dollar, Benny. We've had a bit of luck in recent weeks, so hopefully it can continue.
Yeah, well, either we'll do that or we'll give it to charity. Probably we'll buy the dog, though. We'll see how we go. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you next week on Chasing the Dollar.